Hi, my name is Jagdeep Kaur. I help people overcome their fear of public speaking and become a confident communicator because more than 90% of people in this world fear speaking in front of public. Today, I'm going to let you know how you can capture the attention of your audience within first 5 minutes of your presentation because I know majority of you as well who are watching this, they face this issue. As you already know that delivering a great presentation is critical for your career growth, and research has shown that majority of adults they will stop listening to your presentation within first 8 to 10 minutes if they don't get to know what is in it for them. So this is the major problem that you guys face as well, right? So in this video, I'm going to give you a 5-step framework that will help you deliver a great presentation and also hook your audience till the end. So let's start with the number 1 tip, that is to give a confident introduction. So in this confident introduction part, there are 2 things you need to take care of. The first thing is like how you're going to enter there and your body language and everything. And second thing is when you're going to speak out something from your mouth at the very first point of time. So number 1 thing, how you're going to walk in. So whenever you're going to deliver a presentation, just walk to the center of stage with a confident body language. And when you're going to that center spot where you are gonna like speak something, just don't speak anything till the part you are there. When you reach that point, that spotlight where like you're going to deliver that presentation, just take a pause for 3 to 5 seconds and make an eye contact with the audience. Don't just begin to speak as soon as you reach there. As you can just see this short example as well. So just take a pause and make an eye contact with the audience and make them feel that yes, you are connecting with them. It's not that just you reach your spot and you begin speaking and you don't know even who's sitting at your front. So this way, making an eye contact will help you build a connection with the audience and and the audience, they will also feel involved in that. So that's the number 1 thing about your body language and about your eye contact. And then after the 3 to 5 seconds, when you have made that eye contact, and there's like now enough suspense because audience is also like now curious that what is that person going to speak now, and then begin with your introduction. So again, in introduction, there's a part to inflection. So what inflection means? There are 2 ways of like giving introduction. The number 1 way is, hi, my name is Jagdeep Kaur. And the second way, hi, my name is Jagdeep Kaur. So which is more influential? I guess the second one, right? Because that is when you take your last tone, at the last you're just going downwards. My name is Jagdeep Kaur. My name is Jagdeep Kaur. So that's more confident, right? So your inflection should be downward when you're giving your introduction. So these are the 2 crucial steps that you need to follow. The first is your body language, your eye contact, and finally, when you introduce yourself, your inflection should be downward. I hope this is very clear and this is very like critical for you to make a first impression in your presentation. And let's move to the second step of giving a killer presentation. So the number 2 is to give your credentials. So it's very important, like if the audience is listening to you, they need to know that why they should listen to you. वो अपना आपको like time दे रहे हैं, why they should be giving that 30 minutes or 1 hour and they should listen to you. What's the reason? So you need to give your credentials. But it's very important again that you relate your credentials, like who you are, to their pain point. Like if you just say, oh, I'm a public speaking coach and I help them become a confident communicator, that's it. And they'll be like, okay, so why should we listen to you? So it's very important you connect that thing to their pain point, to their want. Like as I said in the beginning, just listen that again, okay? So like you say, I'm a public speaking coach or I'm a communication skills coach, whatever like you are. So I help you overcome the fear of public speaking and become a confident communicator, because more than 90% of people in this world face this issue or they are not confident enough to speak in front of public. So that is like how you're relating that pain to who you are and how you can solve that problem. So you need to relate these 2 things together to make people remind, to make audience remind that why they should listen to you, because they want that thing. You have this problem and this is how I can solve them. So like relate your credentials to who you are, to their pain point, and merge that together. So just don't say like this is who I am and that's why you should listen to me. No, that doesn't make any sense, right? So I hope this is clear, and let's move to the third step, and again with the very critical one again, that is the hook. So hook is something, of course, that is gonna like capture your audience attention in the beginning only. But again, just saying, like for example, again, you need to listen to the introduction, right? Whatever I spoke in the beginning, so it is all related to that. So what hook I used, that was, today I'm going to show you how you can captivate the audience attention within first 5 minutes of your presentation. So that was the hook. Like, what are you gonna get it from, like, this thing, right? If you're listening to me, if you're gonna listen to me, this is what you will be getting out of it. But again, relate your hook to the pain point of your audience. That is what I said. Like, today I'm going to give you like how you're gonna gain the attention of your audience within first 5 minutes of your presentation, because I know majority of you face this issue. Again, the audience is able to relate with you. Oh yeah, I face this problem and this is how this person is gonna help me, so I should listen to him, right? So again, relate that thing, your hook, with the pain point, and again merge that together and deliver it. I hope this makes sense again. So just only hook is not going to work unless you make people mind that this is the problem you're facing and that's why you need to listen to me, right? So that's a conscious thing you need to introduce while you are just beginning your things and letting people know that why they should listen to you. I hope this makes sense. And again, let's move to the fourth step for this video, and that is to give a credible statement. So when you're talking on that stage and people are gonna listen to you, they should know like who you are, why are you the person, like you kind of who should be talking about this. Do you actually know about your topic? So as I like just said in the beginning, like you need this thing for your career growth or something, and then like study has shown like adults, they will stop listening to your presentation within first 8 to 10 minutes if they don't get to know what is in it for them, right? So that was kind of a credible statement. You can bring in some study, some other research. So this was just an example that I gave in the beginning. So you can bring a particular study or a magazine, a New York Times or whatever. This study has revealed this thing related to that topic, and that is how people will feel like, okay, that person knows what he's going to talk about. He knows the statistics or whatever, and that he's gonna like tell us about further. So that is a kind of a credible statement for your own topic. If you're going to talk about that, you should know about the things in that field or whatever you're going to talk about. So that builds a credibility in front of people. So that's what is the meaning to a credible statement. So you can include in research paper, any of the study or any of the experiment that was conducted related to that topic or something, you can bring that in, right? So again, you need to watch my introduction again, so how I have aligned all these things. And finally, the fifth part is to introduce your agenda. That's very important. Just try watching the introduction I gave in the beginning, and I just showed you a slide in which I said, okay, these are the 5 things we are going to learn in this video. So that is at the beginning only, you capture the attention of audience. So these are like the 5 things you're going to learn in this video. So even in your presentation, like you are at the 3rd point, right? So the audience will stay till the 5th point to know, okay, what he's going to explain in the 5th point. I have to listen to that as well. I can't leave it at 3rd or 4th. I need to know what is the 5th one at least, right? So this way, in the beginning only, if you tell people, so these are the 5 things you're going to learn today, so they will stay till the 5th one to know what it is, and they will not leave in between. So for this, I always suggest that you should be using a PowerPoint like slide, or like there should be one single slide on which you have like some sort of infographics or something on which you're going to explain these things. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So that's a more good way, like visually as well, people can relate to that thing. So when you're doing this, give them some time to like read through that. Just, you don't need to necessarily speak every time, because obviously like they can read what's written on the slide, right? So give them like 2 to 3 seconds to read out through that, and then you move on to the next part. So that is how in the beginning, if you give your agenda, if you introduce that visually, right, so that is gonna capture the attention of the audience, and that is gonna make them stay till the end of your presentation. I hope this makes sense as well. So this is how you can introduce like your presentation. You can give a killer opener of your presentation. So these were all the 5 steps for your presentation, and I hope you found them helpful and try implementing in your coming presentation, and let me know the results after this. So yeah, that's all about this video. Let me know any of the more doubts, anything like you want to say, let us know in the comments below. I'll definitely try to get back to you, or we can bring the videos upon the topics you want us to like cover or something. Let us just know in the comments, or you can connect me through my Instagram as well. So yeah, that's all about this video. See you in the next video. Until then, keep growing, keep learning.